Hey, what's up, you guys? Professor Pecora in the house once again. Welcome to another big book review. And if you liked my previous review on Daredevil 131, CGC 9.8, white pages, Mark Jewelers insert, CVA exceptional, woo, that was a lot. But you should like this review as well. Why? Because we're going to jump right into the second appearance of Bullseye in none other than Daredevil 132 in a CGC graded 9.8 white pager. Wow. All right, so what we have here is the continuation from the previous issue, and we have Daredevil battling Bullseye on a circus cover. And on this cover, we have Bullseye socking the hell out of Daredevil after he catapulted himself out of a cannon. Pretty dope cover, if you ask me. All right, on this cover, and like I mentioned in my previous video, right, Hornhead was actually spelled correctly, okay, because it was misspelled on the previous issue, okay? So you will notice that now Hornhead, if you can see that right there, is spelled correctly, all right? Hornhead. On the previous issue, it was just they were missing the other, the other H on there. So they had to throw it on this cover, right? Bullseye using Hornhead because it was mass produced with the spelling error on it. All right, so that's pretty significant on this cover. And then you got Daredevil right here saying, actually it's all Bullseye, with the dialogue. Only one of us will leave this circus alive. Again, this is Bullseye at his finest. And it is just a really popping cover because you got that dark black background on the top. You know what I mean? And then you got that red banner, the man without fear. Then you got the dark red, and Daredevil suit with the black, in red going there. And then that yellow, darker gold yellow on the bottom. And then, Bullseye's dark blue color suit right there. Everything pops in with that, just that little green of the circus at the perimeter there. Looks awesome, man. All these colors pop, and it's a beautiful cover. And then even on the banner here, it says Daredevil and Bullseye battle beneath the big top. Super dope cover. Now, something that I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but if you didn't, you're going to learn now. What's very unique about Daredevil 132 is that if you haven't noticed, there is no UPC barcode here. Not here, not on the back cover. This is not the barcode, by the way, okay? That's not it. Daredevil 132 does not have a UPC barcode on it. Why? I don't really know. Maybe some of you could look into it and let me know, or I will research it sometime. But it's just really unique. You just got the full artwork on this beautiful Rich Buckler Bronze Age cover featuring the second appearance of Bullseye. So, interesting fact, and you can share it with somebody you know. Now, this beauty right here is rare in 9.8. You hardly ever see them because there's not many of them on the CGC Census. So let's get into the CGC Census data. As of this recording, there are only a total of 364 universal copies graded on the CGC Census. Out of those 364 copies, only 10 copies were graded in the coveted near mint / mint 9.8 grade. So you're looking at 1 of 10 copies in the world as of this recording in 9.8. Pretty rare. What does that mean percentage-wise? Well, that is less than 3% of all graded copies achieved the 9.8 grade, and that is about 2.75% to be exact out of all graded copies. So that is a very low percentage considering how many were graded. So this is really, really an awesome book to have in the CGC 9.8 grade. You don't see them a lot. So let's talk about the cover wrap and centering on this beautiful copy. It's near perfectly wrapped and centered. I would say the centering on this is pretty dead on. The only thing that it contains is a slight miswrap, and I'll show you. On the back cover, you could kind of see like at the top right here, and it's not even a whole lot. You could kind of see that some of the front cover is on the back cover here, just right here, and it kind of slightly trims off. You don't really see it that much. Here's a better shot for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. I really don't like books like this, but it's not significant. And due to the rarity factor, once I saw this copy, I had to pull the trigger because they don't sell that often in 9.8. Sometimes when they're rare on the Census, you really can't be too picky. If this was horribly wrapped, I wouldn't have purchased it. But it's so minute. It's not a big deal, you know what I mean? And it's on the back cover, you know? But then you look here, does it really affect its beauty, the cover art? Not really at all. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit on the 25 cent. It gets wrapped around the D in Daredevil slightly right there. But no big deal because it presents super sharp. So that's not really a big deal to me. So near perfectly wrapped and centered. Beautiful, vibrant copy, only 1 of 10 in the world, and it's just a beauty. Now, I also have a CGC 9.6 white page copy as well. I'm actually going to show that to you in this video to show you that that copy has a perfect cover wrap and centering, okay? I wish this was the 9.8, but it's not. It's a 9.6, okay? So if you I'm going to kind of just put them up right here, side by side, so you can kind of see the little difference. I'm covering my face for momentarily. But you can kind of see this copy right here, the 9.6, has the perfect wrap. Okay? You can see right here that you see the full 25 cents, and you can see this right here. It's kind of wrapped around. You see that? There, it's a big difference when you look at it side by side like that. This has a perfect cover wrap and centering, literally perfect. Let me put the 9.8 down momentarily. Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about. You see that? It has the perfect wrap. Perfect cover wrap and centering. This is how I usually, most of all my books look like this, by the way. So it's very rare that I think this is probably like the only book I have a little slight miswrap on. I don't have a lot of them like that. I'm really, really picky. I'm one of the most discerning collectors out there. Believe me on that. I'm known for my cover wrap and centering, but this bad boy is a beauty, man. The only thing holding it back from a 9.8, there is and you might not be able to see it on the camera here, there's a slight like scratch or, you know, like, I don't know what it is. It's like, see that right there? That right there is what's holding it back from a 9.8. It's like a small light dent, light crease right there. That's it. You know, and then there is a little bit of wear, not even that little corner wear on here would not prevent it from getting a 9.8. It's really that little crease or whatever that is, scratch. That's the only thing holding this back from a 9.8. But yeah, beauty. This is a 9.6, and these are also rare, by the way. This is only 1 of 44 in the world, right? With 10, 9, and 9.8. So even 9.6s aren't easy to come by due to the dark spine and even the black part, the jet black color on the top portion of this issue. Okay, so I just want to kind of throw out the 9.6 so you guys could see the comparison when I'm talking about cover wrap and centering. This is perfect. That one is near perfect. Okay, but hey, this is the 9.8. It is a true 9.8, man. The spine is super tight. Colors are bright. It's just got a slight miswrap. Shoot, I'll take it, right? Can't be too picky. It is a 9.8, and it is a blazer. Okay, very proud to have this book right here. You know, I feel like if you get Daredevil 131, you got to get 132. They go hand to hand. Rich Buckler covers, first and second appearance of Bullseye, a major villain in the Marvel universe, a major Daredevil villain, like his arch enemy. So yeah, you gotta have both. Okay, awesome cover. Now let me also talk about the date stamp A lot of, when these, a lot of times books would arrive about 2 months before the actual publication date, right? Because this was published in April of 1976. And this, by the way, is exactly 12 years since Daredevil #1 was published, okay? Because Daredevil 1 was published in April of 1964. So this is exactly 12 years later. The date stamp, the arrival date stamp, which I love because it's unobtrusive because it's on the back cover, right? It is, can you see that? It is what, January, right? January 13, 1976. So like that is what, February, March, April. That's like 3 months before April of 1976. So the arrival date was 3 months before the actual publication date. So that's pretty cool, and that's history too. And it's neat, and it's right on that back cover. It's unobtrusive. I think that's super cool because that's history right there. You know what I'm saying? This book is older than me, and so is that date stamp. Makes me feel a little bit young, all right? But yeah, this is Daredevil 132, CGC graded 9.8, white pages. Beautiful book, a Bronze Age key, and they are rare in 9.8. Anything I'm missing? I don't think so. I think this is it for this in-depth review video. Please check the links in my description for further info for the official write-up on this bad boy in my CGC registry. It's very thorough. You might enjoy that as well. And please like this video, share it, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. That will help get some of my videos out. I try to be very thorough and educational and engaging. I'm an educator, so I'm not like a boring personality. At least I hope I'm not. My students never said I was boring. They love to listen to me teach, and I get them involved, and I hope that my videos are also keeping you engaged as well. You know what I mean? Like, I got good energy, and I try to give value, So I hope you enjoy my video, and stay tuned for the next one. I'll be dropping a lot more videos for you to check out. And I hope that you are well. Stay positive, stay blessed. And until the next one, you guys, I'm Professor Pecora. I'm out. Peace and God bless.